Got a brand new game for you to play each week. Redmen Picks is completely free to enter and you could win either £1,000 or a share of £1,000. To win, all you have to do is answer a few questions on the upcoming Liverpool game, and whoever gets the most right will win a share of the prize pot or the full prize itself. That's it. It is that easy. You've got to be over 18. Terms and conditions apply, and you've got to gamble responsibly. Hello everybody, welcome to the Redmen TV. It is the Starting 11 prediction show. It's Liverpool, it's Chelsea, it's Klopp, it's Tuchel, and it is a fight for the top four. Oh my days. But it's a big game, and I am here, as I always am, to try and predict the Jurgen Klopp starting 11 for this one. So without further ado, I'm hoping that Alisson Becker finds it in himself to be able to get up for this game. Of course, if he doesn't, sound whatever, I totally get that. Love Alisson Becker, want to see him back in between the sticks. Huge game against Chelsea, think we're going to need him between the sticks, and I'm sure he will be there as well. At left back, Andy Robertson will almost definitely start once again. Go again, my friend, why not? There's not many options there, is there? I am going to say that Fabinho starts at the back for this one. I think that, personally, that he'll probably go with a Werner or a Tammy Abraham over a Giroud for this game. Look to take advantage of Liverpool's high line. And if Liverpool play a high line, I love Phillips. I think he's brilliant. I think he hasn't put a foot wrong when he's been in the side this season, unlike some of the others that have had to fill in. But him and Kabak probably a little bit, shall we say, lacking of pace for this one. So Fabinho goes there. Not that Fabinho's the fastest man in the world, by the way, but his reading of the game is understanding. So it's probably going to be another new centre-back partnership, and I've gone Fabinho and Kabak in this one. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, then onto the midfielders. I think it will be Gini Wijnaldum. I think it will be Kurt Jones again, although there's maybe you could bring in a James Milner for this one. I personally think Klopp will just go with the tried and trusted Wijnaldum, Jones, Thiago, and then the front three. It's going to be Mane, it's going to be Salah, and it's going to be Bobby Firmino in that order there. So next up, we've got the substitutes. I'm not sure what's going on with Kelleher, so I'm just going to throw Adrian in there. I think James Milner's going to be on the bench. Nico Williams probably. Milner gives you your option at left back. Nico your option at right back. Then Nat Phillips. And then here's where we get interesting. I don't want to see two centre-halves on the bench in this one. He'll probably play two centre-halves on the bench in this one. I think Naby Keita is going to get on the bench, of course. Shaqiri, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Divock Origi. And then I'm going to go and put it out there that Diogo Jota makes the subs bench for this one. And my word, I tell you what, I would love to be in a position where Diogo Jota is in line for a start, because he's been sorely missed. It was such a great start to his Liverpool career. I think better than we probably would have expected. So, and we've got options from the bench here, haven't we? Naby Keita, certainly. I'm sure the comments will be going mad about why I've not put him in there. He looked really good in his little cameo the other night against Sheffield United as well. Can't wait for him to be back in this side. Diogo Jota, of course, and I mentioned Fabinho. I'm going to get into some of the comments and stuff now, but before I do, at the start of the video, we played a little advert for our Redmen Picks game. I'm just going to quickly show you Redmen Picks. So the link is in the description, of course, and it's literally this simple. So let's have a look at some of the contest details. First place gets 500 quid, second 250, third 130, 70, 50. T's and C's obviously apply. You have to be 18 plus as well, and you've got to gamble responsibly. So these are the questions that I've been saying that you have to answer. Will Liverpool score in the first half? You can pick yes or no. Will Liverpool score in the second half? You can pick yes or no. How many goals will Liverpool score? I think Liverpool will score 1 goal in this game. That's my pick there. You can see that. Will Salah score? I've gone no for this one. Will Curtis Jones make an assist? I've gone no for this one. How many shots on target will Sadio Mane have? I said 1. Will Thiago assist the goal? I've gone with no, because he's not done enough of that. Will Roberto Firmino score? I've gone with no, because he hasn't done a lot of that. How many tackles will Trent make? I've gone 3. 3 tackles, because I think he's going to go up against maybe Timo Werner and Mason Mount over on that side, so he'll be heavily involved. How many goals will Liverpool concede? I've gone with none. You can see I've gone for a 1-0 win. How many saves will Alisson Becker make? 3. I think he's going to have a big game. How many tackles? Gini Wijnaldum? 2. And that's it. And if you top the leaderboard, then you can walk away with the prize, and it's a £1,000 prize pot. Yeah, £1,000. They're the questions. If you finish top of the leaderboard, then you can win 500 quid. We had a winner last week, got 500 quid against Sheffield United, got 21 points, I think it was, Cop and Mal. So congratulations to you. That's it. That's it. That's as easy as it is. But as I say, you've got to be 18 plus. You've got to gamble responsibly. Terms and conditions obviously apply. Anyway, into some of the comments and stuff now. I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger so that I can see the comments and what's going on with them. So if you want to play Redmen Picks, just click that link in the description, or Size put it in the comments as well. As Kabak and Fab started together before, says Katie Cruikshanks. I don't think they have. I might be wrong on this one, but I just don't think they have at all. I think, you know, Kabak came in with Jordan Henderson, didn't he? Am I right in saying that? Yeah. And then obviously Hendo goes down after a game and a bit. Then it's since been Kabak and Phillips, so I think that's right. Bertie64 Gaming just says 4-2-3-1. I wonder whether we're going to see a bit of a 4-2-3-1 later on in the season. And, you know, for using the players that are here, maybe this is something that Liverpool could do. Maybe, actually, it's probably more likely to be Sadio Mane on there. But I do think it's probably a little bit too soon. Obviously, I think with Chelsea playing a 3 at the back, you've got to take that into consideration for this game, of course. And because of that, I do think having those 3 strikers to try and occupy those 3 centre-halves, and if we see what Liverpool did against Sheffield United, where Kurt Jones got forward, Andy Robertson got forward, and we saw 5 of them, if you're attacking down that left-hand side, we saw loads of bodies in the box. Maybe that's something that we'd see more of, and put the pressures really on Marcus Alonso if he's going to be playing that left wing-back role. You know, he likes to bomb on, he's not great defensively. Maybe he'll play Chilwell, not sure. I think Marcus Alonso has been favoured so far under Tuchel. So I think there's an area that we can get at there. And if that area is there, then Mo Salah should be the man to take advantage. Can you get Thiago in support, Trent Alexander-Arnold, getting Alonso facing the other way, stuff like that? I mean, I know Christensen, Rudiger and Azpilicueta have been playing the back 3 at the moment. Obviously, they've had Thiago Silva out injured and stuff like that. So, you know, that's a defence for me that Liverpool can get at. That's why I want to see those 3 really putting the best foot forward in this game. Try and occupy those guys. Make sure that the wing-backs are occupied by our full-backs if necessary. Don't let them tuck in. Don't let them double up on players like Mo Salah and stuff. I want Mo Salah going in one-on-one on Rudiger. And on the other side, I want Mane going one-on-one with Cesar Azpilicueta. Nat Phillips for Fabinho in defence is Ashik B. Harry. It's a possibility, isn't it? I mentioned at the top of the show why I thought that Nat Phillips wouldn't start in this one. And I do think it's because he'll play Werner or Abraham and look to hit those balls over the top. I'm not sure whether Ziyech's, I know he played against Manchester United, whether he's in Tuchel's best starting 11 at the moment. So maybe he'll play Werner from the left. Maybe he'll move Mount and lead the line with Tammy Abraham. Obviously, he's been playing Giroud. Giroud looks to be that number 1 striker for them right now. But I think if you were to play Phillips and Kabak, I'd be kind of more comfortable with him going with Giroud. I think he'd put us under more pressures and strain by actually trying to play over the top of us, sort of understanding that Liverpool are going to dominate possession, because we do in every single game, and then trying to hit us on that counter-attack using Werner and Tammy Abraham's pace and stuff like that. So, yeah, Jota over Mane, says the Invader 97, loving that black Redmen TV logo you've got on there. That's 6 months he's been a member for, so thank you very much, the Invader 97. Jota for Mane. Mane hasn't been in great form, nor is Bobby Firmino at the moment. Maybe we could see that later on in the game. I don't think he'll risk Jota unless we're maybe a couple of goals up, or unless you have to risk it, obviously. But yeah, I can't imagine that he will start. Dickie Oiro 7, Ali Orajian, Trent, Nat, Kabak, okay. Fab, Genie, Curtis, Mo, Sadio and Bobby. Okay, interesting, Dickie, that you've gone with no left back for this one. Fair enough, don't blame you. Michael Pedersen, if it's not going to use Ox or sell him, he is rotting. Wow, I mean, yeah, Ox is such an interesting one, isn't it? Because we know when he gets into a run of form how good a player and how influential a player he is. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like he's anywhere near the first team, does he? And he'll be disappointed with that, of course. Obviously, you know, when we reached that Champions League final against Real Madrid, he was so good for us, wasn't he? And he sat out so long. He's not really been able to kickstart his Liverpool career since. But I'd be surprised if Ox features from the start, certainly, maybe from the bench. But yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, let's have a little look then. Bobby out, Curtis left wing, Mane right wing, Mo through the middle. Similar to when we played United in the FA Cup, says SMP60. That's interesting, that. I get the feeling that Curtis Jones is being groomed as that sort of Gini Wijnaldum replacement long term. And Well, I think Liverpool's best midfield three, when all is said and done and everybody's fit and available, including the centre halves, is going to be Fabinho, it's going to be Jordan Henderson, it's going to be Thiago in this position here. But Kurt Jones has been putting in performances week in, week out, and he is definitely pushing himself into the forefront of Jurgen Klopp's thoughts now. And he's going to be difficult to remove, to be honest with you, because he keeps putting performances, keeps driving that team forward, keeps giving us a little bit more each and every week. So, yeah, I can't imagine that long term he'll be an option on the left wing, and I'm not sure I personally would do that, but I understand why you're doing that. It's because obviously you're not enamoured as it is with Bobby Firmino's form at the moment. 4-2-4 maybe, Chris, says Ben Spivey. 4-2-4, oof, 4-2-4, right, okay, if we're doing that, it's Diogo, isn't it? And then you're probably doing, let's see, if you're playing a 4-2-4, which I don't think we'll do, by the way, maybe it's something, no, what am I doing there? It's got to be Jota from the left, it's got to be Mane from the right, and Bobby and Salah up there. That's good, but that midfield with Thiago in there, I could trust Wijnaldum as a 2 in this type of a thing. Probably not Thiago at the moment, but maybe if it was like a Wijnaldum or a Henderson and a Fabinho partnership, that kind of works. Obviously, maybe they're a little bit too high for that, but it could be interesting. I mean, you know, this is the lad that I want to see. This is the lad that excites me, Naby Keita. I mean, when he's in the side, he came on, little bit of a cameo. First thing he does, beats a man, tries to play Sadio Mane through. That's exactly what you want to see. He's just not had the rub of the green as he is a Liverpool player, and these injuries are just piling up time and time again. And, you know, he's the one, though. He's just different to everyone else. He plays head up, dribbles, head up, looking around, trying to play through balls for people. Lovely player to watch and stuff like that. We just need more Naby Keita, fit Naby Keita for a lot of games. That would be lovely. Dara Cook just says Ben Davies. Yeah, no idea, mate. No idea. Maybe he'll make the bench. Doesn't seem to be in anyone's thinking at the moment, does he? I think Jota should start in the Champions League second leg against Leipzig, says Sharfood and Monia. Yeah, I mean, listen, the sooner we can get Jota up to speed, if he does get 30 minutes in this one, brilliant. If he gets 20 minutes, brilliant, because that's what we want to see, isn't it? We want to see Diogo Jota get into this side, start scoring those goals again, and start impacting football match. It's what we live for, it's what we want, it's what we want to see. We want to love it. We want to love Diogo Jota. We want Liverpool to win games, and Diogo Jota helped at the start of the season. Anyway, that has been the starting 11 prediction. Don't forget, please get involved with Redmen Picks. Literally free to play. £1,000 up for grabs. Obviously, terms and conditions, 18 plus, gamble responsibly, and all that jazz. You've got to do it. Get it downloaded. Get it played. It's absolutely mega. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra. Got a brand new game for you to play each week. Redmen Picks is completely free to enter, and you could win either £1,000 or a share of £1,000. To win, all you have to do is answer a few questions on the upcoming Liverpool game, and whoever gets the most right will win a share of the prize pot or the full prize itself. That's it. It is that easy. You've got to be over 18. Terms and conditions apply, and you've got to gamble responsibly.